Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going? We are going to be playing Dishonored today. And by saying that, I will also be including a full game review of this game. Um, if you guys have ever heard of this game or wanted to try it out, I do recommend it. It is a pretty fascinating game. Um, Graphics and everything like that, aren't like the greatest, but storyline is actually really good. And by saying that, I gave it a 7.5 rating out of 10. I'm not going to give too many details away, but the biggest part of this game is it involves a plague called the Rat Plague, and it really makes me think back to the Black Death in Italy. And um, and not only that, it does have a really good story regarding the main character and a bunch of other people, but I'm not going to give any details away. I'm just going to do the full review, and that's it. Um, Next thing we're going to be focusing on is the gameplay. Now, gameplay, I mean that's important to me and everything, especially in games like this where you're looting around, and by looting, I mean it's quite a bit. Not as much as Oblivion or any of those types of games, but you do have to loot around a lot to keep your health bar full and all that sort of things. And then not only that, it's the same action fights over and over. I mean, yeah, you can do a little bit more things and take it to a little bit of a different level, but more or less it's the same thing. You get into a sword fight or a little bit of a gun battle, and then it's over. It's nothing like really spectacular by any means. Um, Next, we're gonna be looking at is graphics. Now, as you're looking at, graphics aren't uh, no Splinter Cell or Battlefield or anything like that, but it does have its unique features to it, like the carvings on the wall and all that sort of thing. So I gave it a 6.5 rating out of 10. I thought it was pretty decent for all the certain features that they put in this game. Um, Next review we're going to be looking at is the controls. Controls I thought were actually really easy to get used to. You got your X for interacting with the world, and right trigger to attack, which is really good because if any game had it where the main attack button would be anything other than right trigger, it would be really messed up. So thankfully, right trigger is the is to like interact with your sword, which is always in your right hand, and then you got your left hand, which would actually be your pistol or whatever sort of weapon you're using in your left hand. So you just use your left trigger for the left hand. Kind of went a little bit out of tune there, but no big deal. So yeah, controls I gave it an 8, and for the overall rating, I gave it a 7. I did bump it up a little bit just because the storyline was really good and the controls were really good. And but yeah, this game is very fun. It had its ups and downs and frustrating moments, just like every other game. But no, more or less, it's satisfied my needs. Achievements are, I don't know how big you guys are into achievements, but like me, but I didn't get that many out of it throughout one playthrough, but I wasn't really going for them. I just wanted to play through it and see how it goes. But yeah, there's 70 achievement points, a lot of secret achievements. So I mean, obviously there's websites and stuff where you can find the secret achievements and figure out which ones those are. But if you're thinking about doing what I did and just rent it, it is a pretty interesting storyline. I do recommend it. Um, it's a lot of fun. No online though, I don't think, unless they have some sort of downloadable content that I don't know about. But I'm only gonna have the game for a couple more days, so I figured I'd get this review out for you guys. And I think there's just a couple more minutes left on the video, so if you guys want to stick around to watch it, that's awesome. Otherwise, the game review is over. So yeah, you guys have a great day, and if you guys could leave me a comment let me know if you guys have played this game and what your reviews are on it. I would love to get feedback on it by any means. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.
Can someone help me?
What now? Help! Whiskey for a week. Kill him.